Good evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would like to thanks to Professor Frank Martin, to Dr. Sonal and Dr. Jason for give me the opportunity in this session. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. So I will talk about the management of partially accommodative esotropia. Accommodative esotropia is a convergent deviation of the eyes associated with activation of the accommodation reflex. Onset usually between age 2 and 3, they try to accommodate to clear the retinal image blur, and often with positive family history, may be intermittent at onset, associated with amblyopia, generally from anisometropia, may be precipitated by trauma or illness, and often seen in patients with a moderate to high hyperopia, usually +3 to 7 diopter, average +4. There are three types of accommodative esotropia. Firstly, accommodative esotropia, refractive, maybe will be talked by Dr. Villa later. And the second types is accommodative esotropia with high AC-A ratio, can manage by bifocal glasses. And the third is partially accommodative esotropia, can be managed two-component management. Then I will talk about the partially accommodative esotropia. This is one patient with refractive accommodative esotropia associated with high hyperopia. In this picture, without glasses, we can see the esotropia, and after the glasses full corrected, they see the orthotropia. So the second is non-refractive accommodative esotropia, usually mild hyperopia with high AC-A ratio, and esotropia is greater for near than that for distance, fully corrected by bifocal glasses with 8+3 diopter for near vision. And this is partially accommodative esotropia. Esotropia is caused by high hyperopia with normal AC-A ratio, deviation that responds only partially to spectacle correction. Management of partially accommodative esotropia by full correction spectacles for hyperopia and residual esotropia or non-accommodative portion of the deviation can manage by surgery. I have two cases with partially accommodative esotropia. The first case, actually these children had a history of the esotropia from 3 years old. Now see 8 years old girl with esotropia with visual acuity on the right eye with +4 is 2020, and the left eye with +4.5 is 2020. Prism alternative cover test without glasses for near and for distant is same, is 55 prism diopter, and with glasses near and distant same, 35 prism diopter, and worse in stereopsis. This the pictures without glasses. We can see here the esotropia, and after the glasses still has esotropia in this child. And I manage by surgery only in one eye with medial rectus recession in the left eye. This is the surgery. So I made the fornix incision, and then the identification of the muscles, and then dissection, and check of ligaments, Then make a suturing near at the insertion, and after that cutting the muscles at the insertion, and then make a cautery for the bleeding, and make a re-incision in 7 millimeter posterior to the insertion. So this is the just post-surgery, and then this is the post-operative day first. Still esotropia without glasses, and this is orthotropia with glasses. And I made the cover test in without glasses. They're still, sorry, still esotropia here, and with glasses no esotropia but still has esophoria.
Kalau dia
Cover test
ada, tapi kalau cover test
no movement. And this is 1 week post-operative with orthotropia. In a Prism alternative cover test near and distance still had 6 Prism diopter esophoria. And the second case is a 5 years old boy with esotropia since 2 years of back, and visual acuity at the in this patient in the right eye with plus 7.5 is 20/20, and left eye with plus 5 is 20/20. And Prism alternative cover test without glasses for near and distance is large 80, but with glasses near and distance same 50. No stereopsis in this patient. Then I made treatment for this patient by spectacles and bilateral medial rectus recession. And this is the patient. This is after the post-operative day 1. This is without glasses, still had the esotropia, but after the glasses, this is orthotropia. So at conclusion, onset of accommodative esotropia usually between age 2 and 3, and there are 3 types of accommodative esotropia. Refractive accommodative esotropia managed by spectacles, non-refractive accommodative esotropia managed by bifocal glasses with at 3+ for near vision, and partially accommodative esotropia managed by spectacles for accommodative portion, and non-accommodative is corrected by surgery. Thank you very much for your attention.